Hello and welcome to class. Welcome to Applied Math class. My name is Cindy Shelton and you've signed up for a Summer 1 session. So know that this course will be pretty fast-paced, but many students find this to be a highly successful strategy because you're focusing on just one subject and you'll be looking at it hopefully most every day. You'll be interacting with this course for almost 5 weeks, just engulfing yourself into the topic. So I hope that really helps you to be successful. But I just wanted to be upfront and clear that it is a fast-paced course condensed from the normal 15-week semester down to basically 4.5 weeks. All right, so let's look at how you get to this course. One way is from our website, the ACTC website, or whichever campus that you're located on. You should have a Blackboard Learn option that takes you into all your courses you're signed up to with KCTCS. Another way to get there is directly with e-learning. You can see the actual direct address is elearning.kctcs.edu. All right, once to the Blackboard website, you'll click on your courses and find whatever courses you're enrolled in. If you don't see them, go to this drop down and look for the semester you're in. All right, so we're going to be looking at your Applied Math Summer course. And this is how it should look. And down the left-hand side, it might look just a little bit different because I'm in the teacher view than yours, but it should look very similar. Down the left-hand side, I want to point out the two links that I use most often in the course, really the only two links that I use. One is Blackboard Collaborate. And if you've not used this before, I think this is just a magical option that we have. We really can take hopefully make use of this semester. If you have questions, it's a place we can meet. Just for our classroom, it's like having our own little private classroom, sort of like a Zoom meeting if you've ever done that before. In this, it's just for those enrolled in the course, and if you let me know that you want to meet here, I can tutor you. I can share my video. I can have a webcam so I can do homework problems with you. You can share your webcam if you like, and of course the audio. And we can meet multiple students at a time here or just one-on-one. So I think that's very handy, and I just want to point out where it's at. So if I ever say, hey, do you want to meet on Collaborate? If you have questions, this is where you can find that option. The other link I use here is announcements. Anytime I make an announcement to the whole class, it'll show up in this area. Right now there's nothing there, but every time I make an announcement to the class, I always email it to your email account as well, but then I copy it as an announcement, so they're always housed there if you forget something. Sometimes you can get kind of lost in the sea of emails you get, and this is a neat place where they're just housed together if you need to look for something specific. All right, other than that, everything else is down the center column, all the content. And starting here, the course information, which says start here, I would anticipate you'll read each and every one of these little links here has something important in it. I try to start each module with an overview to tell you what to expect, what's in this module, and then I go through the information. A little information about me, then I ask you to introduce yourself to your classmates here. This navigating the course is what I'm doing right now. As soon as I finish recording this video, I'll house it right here, and you can go back and look at it, listen to it again if you need a refresher about anything about the course. The syllabus and course calendar, very important details here. Probably most important is this class schedule. You may want to print this off or save it to your desktop. It tells the weekly layout. Again, here's those basically just 5.5 weeks, because we end up, well, on a Friday, I guess. It's mostly up to 5 weeks. So week 1, you'll start May 16th, and the expectations for that week and what's due. Week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. All right, so that will help you know when things are due. That's one place you can know when things are due. There'll be multiple places as well. And then the syllabus with the the percentages, that how I do the grading, and various rules. You can look through that. And you will have a syllabus quiz, so that's where you can get those answers. So I'll let you read that on your own later. Then you will take a syllabus quiz. Just do that as soon as possible, so I'll know you're active in the course and that you're serious about taking the course. You really need to get off to a quick start since the course is condensed. So try to do that just day one, so I won't worry about you. And let me know if you have any questions, and various other links. So that's where all that's at. You have a MyLab Math link. This has all of the assignments. You can click here and see everything that's assigned in the course. It does open in a new window. It's a different platform. The MyLabs is where your book and things such as that are housed. So all the assignments you can see listed here for the entire length of the course. And along the side you can see the due date. So that's a handy place as well to keep track of what's due and when. And then if you've ever used this program before, you might know that you can click on these links and it will let you work them until you get them correct. You can take them multiple times as long as, and in the program I've got it fixed to where it takes the highest score achieved. So always persevere to try to start early and complete these assignments such as quizzes. You'll have to complete all the quiz questions and submit to see how you did, but then you can immediately take the quiz again and try to get a higher score and higher score, as long as you do that before this deadline. Okay, so just watch that you stay ahead of those deadlines. That's probably the number one recommendation I have for you from past experiences. Deadlines tend to catch us sometimes, so try to stay ahead of that. Also, here's a textbook, so if you want to read up at any point in the material, you do have a textbook. You have a study plan. Some students like that. It helps you get extra practice on anything that you're struggling with, but it's not required for your grading. All right, also, let's see, did we see gradebook? I need to get your gradebook for you. I'll have to make sure I do that. So you need a link for your gradebook as well. I use the MyLab gradebook, but, and I'll put that right here. It seems to be missing, so I'll fix that before I open the course. And then you start on week 1, problem solving. So it's laid out in a weekly format. And again, the overview, you have notes and videos. So these are my lecture videos over each section that you cover. You can see this is me and just how it would be as if you were in class. Maybe better because you can pause the video and take your time and watch it over and over. And so you might find that helpful. Also notice that I have notes here. You download the file, pull that up and follow along with it. You'll do better if you follow along and interact with the videos as if you were in class. I have U-tries where you can pause and try to do it on your own. You really do learn the material better if you will interact with it that way. Open your notes, print them if you can, if that helps you, and then follow along with the video lecture before you start your homework. So every section that we cover has notes and videos, and then you can do homework. This is another way to get to the homework I mentioned earlier. They're linked all together in the earlier link, but this individual link also works. And it's kind of better because it flows with where you're at, you know, in the week when you're doing week 1. And that's what you should do. Then there's a quiz and then a wrap-up. Because of the condensed nature, week 1 has a part 2. And so then you have this part to do, same format. You have the overview, the handouts, and then what you need to do that week. Then week 2, same thing. So that format continues along. And again, all the due dates are listed in multiple places. So just feel free to work ahead. They don't have to necessarily even be done in order. Just make sure you stay ahead of the deadlines. And so here you can see all the weeks, 5 weeks, and then there is a final exam at the end. There's also a midterm in the middle. So just be aware of all of that. And if you have any questions, just take it one step at a time and work through the material. Make sure you look at all of the information, course information, to get a good start there. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to meet with you again on the Blackboard Collaborate as needed. And feel free to reach out to me. Email is the best way to reach out to me, by the way. You will notice along the top there's some, the content is the page we're on here, naturally. There's a calendar, discussions, if you want to see all the discussion boards in one place, but not gradebook. This gradebook is for Blackboard. I only use the My Lab gradebook. All of your assignments are included in that, so you will not be using this gradebook. Also, I don't suggest you use messages. I respond easier to the direct emails because it's linked to my smartphone, and so I see those immediately, whereas this messages is linked in Blackboard, so I have to log into Blackboard, and it's just a little more tedious, and also I don't get notifications as quickly there. So I prefer that you use direct email, cindy.shelton@kctcs.edu. I'll see that immediately, and I'll try to get back to you, as soon as possible within that 24-hour period to address any concerns that you have. So I wish you all the success in the world this semester. I wish you a great experience in this summer course, and I hope to get to know you better. Best wishes.